Hey guys, welcome to the Contrast Still Life project. So the way that we're going to start this project is first by finding 2 or 3 objects that you'd like to draw. These need to be real, actual objects that you have in front of you, not pictures from the internet. So I want you to get up and look around your room or your house, find 2 or 3 objects that you think are interesting enough to draw. So I'm going to do this example with a cup and a spoon, right? They don't have to be complicated. I'm starting with a cup and a spoon as my 2 objects. So what I'm going to do with them, I'm going to bring them to my workspace, wherever it is you are sitting and drawing, and putting them in front of you. Right, I'm going to put them here, and I'm going to put them in one arrangement. Okay, let's say they're starting out like that. Let's get this out of there. Okay, so they're starting out like this. So I'm going to open up Fresh Paint, or if you're doing this on paper, also totally fine. So just like with the balanced food project, we started out with 4 thumbnail sketches, right? So these are sketches to help you figure out your composition. These are not final drawings. You don't need to spend a whole lot of time on them. They can be rough, but they help you figure out where you want to place your objects on the page. So the way I have my objects, I'm going to start here, right? I'm looking at my objects in front of me. And of course, it doesn't have to be perfect. This is just a rough sketch, but you know, you're trying to figure out, do I like this? Do I like the way it looks? Is this how I want to do my final project? Okay, and I'm also going to add that line in the background, same way we did with the food project. It gives you a sense of place, right? So you don't have to draw all of the things that are actually behind your objects, your actual background. Just putting a line like that gives you a sense that they're sitting on the table. All right, so I'm going to come back to my objects here. Okay, and now I'm going to find a different position, right? So it doesn't have to be totally wildly different. You can just look at it from a different angle. Maybe I'll balance my spoon on top. Let's try that one. Okay, so I'm going to go back to my drawing here. That's a little too wide. Okay, now I've got my spoon balanced on top of my cup. Boom. I'm going to come back to my objects. Okay, maybe I'll do one with the spoon in, and I'm going to rotate it a little bit. So I want you to think about different angle. And you know what, this one I'm going to do from a higher angle too, right? So think about the different ways that you can look at it. You can look at it straight on from the side. You can look at it from above. You can look at it from the side or behind. All right, so I'm going to do this one kind of from above. All right, and this one actually won't have that line in the background because I'm looking at it from above, right? I wouldn't see the edge of the table like that because I'm looking at it from such a high angle. And we got to get one more. So let's say, I think maybe this one I want to do like a real close-up. So maybe I'll put the spoon in front like that. And I'm going to do it from really close up. All right, so now I have 4 very different compositions based on the same 2 objects. And I think I'm gonna go with this last one, the close-up one. I like that. And it often happens to me that when you're making sketches like this, you have one idea in the beginning and then you play with some other ideas. Often, my first idea is usually not my best idea, and that's the whole point of doing these sketches. So you can work through some different ideas and pick the best one instead of just picking the first one, which is what you would do if you just started straight on your final drawing. So that is the sketch stage. In the next video, I will show you how to turn this into a drawing.